Good morning, folks. My name's The Second Son. Welcome back to How Long Does It Actually Take? A series of videos where I do something I've been procrastinating, tell you how long it actually takes. I've been doing this series for maybe a year since this building's come down. So, it takes a long time to clean up a building by yourself. I've not been entirely alone. I've been helped by my family and friends along the way, and I've taken your advice, as well as my mother's, and every day some of this has gone down to the house and burnt in the wood shop to keep the wood shop warm through the winter. So, today, with strangely, deliciously warm weather, see how big of a dent we can't make in the pile. All that out of the way, let's get to work.
This project started sometime back in April 2025. At least that's when the first video was posted. So I guess technically I could have done some work in March and procrastinated for a month before posting. And I'm pretty sure the building had been down for a month or two before I actually got to working on it. So this building has been a ruin for well on a year now, if not more than a year. And when I started this project, I had to consistently remind myself that any progress was progress. That if I could just make a dent, it would be a smaller pile of shit that I'd have to deal with tomorrow. Then eventually I gave up. I got the roof off, I got some of the boards underneath exposed, and then I just got swamped by what I could only imagine as days and days of nothing but clearing lumber and trying to decide, is this board good enough to keep? Is this board good enough to keep? And so the building languished for, well, the ruin languished for a few months, several months. Just no work got done to it. And then randomly one day, my mother decided that every day we would take down a few boards, and through the winter that would heat the shop while I work on my house. And hey, apparently consistent small effort leads to big change. Because suddenly, after 2 or 3 months of taking down an armful of firewood each, a section of the building was cleared. And then we had some nice weather, and suddenly the next section was clear. And then again this weather, and now this is the third and final section. There are no more asbestos-lined tar shingles leaching into the ground. Sure, it's bare dirt, and there are piles of cross beams and uprights and everything else. But we can use that lumber for something, probably, if nothing more than a cubicle culture. Regardless, it's easy to conceptualize that, yes, small, consistent effort does in fact lead to change. But I think it might be even easier to forget how much change that small, consistent effort is capable of.
There you go, folks. I guess that's how long it takes to clean up a building. My name's The Second Son. That's my mother. And I'll see you when the sun rises. Goodbye for now.